Hey,
Hello
come here.
and welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance II, or what I like to think of as the Adventures of Henry. Now, we want to go in here to speak to some people about a crime, because we've turned into a detective. But we've got somebody over here who wants to have a chat with us.
You're new here, aren't you? Has Chenyek talked the head off you already?
We spoke.
I'll give you some good advice to start with. Don't listen to his bollocks about a fairer society and the honourable struggle for a better tomorrow. It's just bullshit to mess with newcomers like you. By the way, they call me Knuckles.
Well, it sounded
It
convincing.
sounded pretty convincing to me.
Aye. Chenyek can sweet-talk people like no other. I mean, Chenyek talks about sharing stuff fairly and how we don't do it for the money. But you know what? It's horseshit. It's every man for himself down here, even if they say otherwise. And Chenyek just gives it such a nice polish.
Are you saying he lied to me?
More like, he didn't tell you the whole truth. I heard from friends that Sigismund has a bottle of very fine wine somewhere in his warehouse. The kind of wine that you don't often see in these parts. I have a buyer for it. So if you bring it to me, I'll give you half the coin he's paying for it.
Interesting.
That sounds reasonable. What do you know about the wine?
I knew we'd get along. The wine is in a warehouse somewhere. If you find it and bring it to me, I'll give you a better price for it than any merchant in the town. So think about it. The buyer I got is particularly interested in this bottle.
I'll look for it. Chenyek said you could give me some gear too.
All that talk about equality, brotherhood. But when it comes to lockpicks, I'm supposed to give you stuff from my own stash. Here's something you might find useful.
Thank you.
Ooh, a quick finger potion, a weak Nighthawk potion. Now, apparently I need to go and have a chat with some people around here, because it's not just a person we're dealing with. Apparently there's been quite a few. Now, a little birdie actually told me that that was the crime scene. I don't know why it disappeared, because as soon as I think it was when I went to speak to Lumia, or maybe the priest, I can't remember, the crime scene suddenly disappeared. And I'm quite keen to go there. I don't know if it will still be available to me, but I want to find out more, because I'm trying to get a better understanding of the person behind this. You talk about quite a few girls have been victims of whoever this is. Interesting, there's a hole in the wall. But I've got to assume that... Ooh, yeah, that looks like a crime scene, alright. Ooh, Struth. Ooh, boy. Because I think one of the other victims was found around here as well. Just seems a real coincidence to be this place. I mean, the girls weren't specifically from this area. Bogey?
Free.
Tell us if you can find anything. We want to have a chat with these people.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Oh, you're a ruffian. Right hand. Yeah, it's probably easy to slip in and out here, I must admit, when you think about it. So it looks like he killed her here. Well, not necessarily. I mean, from what I understand, he strangles the victim, and then he hacks them up. So he could have brought the body in from here. From this side, he may not necessarily have done it here. He could have gone out there somewhere, sweet talked them in the hay, and then dragged the body back here. I mean, you can't always have one dumping ground, I must admit, but some of them, because it just seems odd, because it's like you're leaving the body in plain public view, which is very odd. It's like somebody who doesn't fear being caught, or doesn't think they're going to get caught. Otherwise you'd have a common place where you would take them to. That's a bit frustrating, that, yeah, because this crime scene just disappeared and I couldn't get anything about it. I didn't know where it was, so, you know, little birdie told me where it was. Come here and I'm not getting anything out of it, presumably because there's nothing there to find. Which is surprising, because usually you would think somebody would leave some evidence behind. It's very unusual. So we're going to talk, there's two people I want to talk to, both involving different women, I think. I think there's the innkeeper and then there's somebody who knew the other one who was involved in theft, because apparently she was a pickpocket or something. Let's have a look. Presumably somebody over... It's a housemaid. Ah! Aha! I'm looking for someone named... Bernard?
Are you Sternad?
Sternad.
The one that went with Zdenna?
Who the fuck are you?
Just an ordinary bloke who has some questions.
Well then, piss off. You won't get any answers here. All you're gonna get here is a kick in the teeth.
You've had a few. I think we can come to some agreement, surely.
Why so rash? That kind of attitude will do you no favours. Let's make a deal. You tell me everything you know about Zdenna, and I'll make sure you're no worse for wear.
Ah. You're the lord what that whore robbed. Don't worry about it. She weren't nothing but a lying bitch.
So, if I understand correctly, we can make a deal?
For the right price, I'll tell you all I know.
Okay.
Is this the right price?
You fucking bet it is. Ask away and I'll tell you everything.
Interesting. First off, where is she?
Where can I find Zdenna?
Aye. That's what I like to fucking know too. Last time I saw her... Well, that'd be back when she managed to fleece you.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to find her.
I can well imagine. Well, she went to Rabstein Mill. It's quite a long ways away. She had some unfinished business with some bloke called Pint. Ain't nobody seen her since then.
And can you tell me something about her?
What can you tell me about Zdenna?
What do you want to hear? I try to keep her out of trouble, but there's just no helping some women.
So you were taking care of her?
Well, just in front of the others. Other than that, she did what she wanted. Always made her mind up and did things her own way.
So you weren't too fond of her?
Not really, no. But she did have a knack for making coin.
Did she have any friends or lovers who'd know more? Did anybody come here to see her?
Who come to see that bitch? She was always off somewhere, seeing someone. Although, once...
Someone came to see her?
Well, aye. Some stuffed frock came here once. All old and decrepit. He said he had some job for her. That she should leave behind her sinful life and all that shit. But he left empty-handed. She told him to go to hell.
Do you know who that priest was?
Some fucking Prokop or Pravoslav or some such shit. But that reminds me, I saw her a couple of times with another bastard. That fucking bard, William.
So, is there any chance she actually ran away with the bard then?
And could she have run away with this bard, William?
With that lily-livered fop? Well, he ain't been seen in town for some time, but I think someone was out to get him. He still don't come here no more. He plucks that loot of his in the Miners' Tavern. The wee shit.
What do you know about this priest?
Not much. Seems they knew each other from before, and he had some job for her somewhere, serving as a maid or something. But she weren't stupid. She told him to fuck right off.
And did he go?
Aye, indeed. He didn't look like the kind of fella that had knocked some sense into a woman. I think he just told her if she changed her mind to come and see him, or some shit like that.
And could she have changed her mind and gone to him? And that's why nobody's seen her?
No, no. She took off. I'm sure about that.
I've heard enough.
That's too much of a coincidence. Now, a priest is somebody who could go over the edge. Maybe he was seeing these women doing what they were doing. Jeez Louise, all the way down there. Maybe he was seeing these women doing what they were doing. He was trying to turn them off that path. They wouldn't do it, so he went over the edge. And that's what he's been doing ever since.
Innkeeper?
Speaking of the innkeeper, I need to speak to him as well. Like I say, it could be a coincidence, but...
What can I do for you?
Who's that skeleton at the table, by the way?
Where did the skeleton come from?
Ah, another newcomer who hasn't heard of Hugo. I'm happy to tell you because it's a hilarious tale. Have you got the time?
Go ahead.
I sure do. Tell me.
Well, then listen carefully. 10 years ago, back when the tavern belonged to another fella, miners used to gather here and play dice for money. Miners are not very rich and they often lost what little they had to live on. But their wives were understandably pissed off, so they came up with a plan. They clubbed together to buy a skeleton of a hanged man from the executioner, and they hid it in the cupboard where the miners kept their dice, thinking they would take it as a sign from God. But when the drunken men opened the cupboard and saw the skeleton, they were amused. They sat it down next to them, gave her a drink, and even threw the dice when it was the skeleton's turn.
The wife's plan didn't work out so well.
The miners don't come here anymore, but Hugo, as he came to be called, stayed. The miners don't come here anymore, but Hugo, as he came to be called, stayed. I'm telling you, he'll be still sitting here long after our bones are in the ground. Good story, right?
Indeed. Although, it seemed to be a bit of a glitch in the Matrix there.
Great. I'd have a drink with Hugo in a heartbeat.
So, out of curiosity, did Stanya work here?
Did a Stanya work here?
Stanya. Maybe. It depends on who's asking.
My name's Henry.
Names don't interest me. The main thing is whether it's a good guest or a bad guest asking. What kind of guest are you, Henry?
What does it matter?
What does it matter? I want you to tell me something, so you should tell me.
Kindly leave it up to me what I should or shouldn't tell you. So, I'll ask you again. Are you a good guest or a bad guest?
Okay, I'm a good guest.
I'm a good guest.
Really? Let's see. Do you know how to recognise a good guest?
He spends money.
By the fact he spends a lot of coin?
Aye. I like talking to them kind of guests. A lot. So, what'll it be, my good man?
Something to drink.
I'll have something to drink.
Something? That'll be ale, then. Great choice. Ask away before I pour it for you.
I want to know if Stanya works here.
She did. And she don't know more. What's it to you?
I heard she disappeared without a trace. So I'm trying to find out if anyone had anything to do with it.
It's possible. The chamber she was sleeping in here was totally ransacked. The door open. Everything emptied out. And Stanya was gone. All I found were bloody footprints.
Did anybody see what happened?
Tell me something else.
First, you'll have another beer. Or is it time to pay?
What?
If you want to ask, you have to drink. Didn't you get that?
You're quite the extortionist.
I prefer to be called an enterprising man of trade. So, what'll it be?
Well, I'm pretty enterprising myself. I don't want to pay anything.
I don't want to pay you any more. I think you could answer my questions directly and not always try to wheedle money out of me. That makes it look like you might have some motive for keeping me from finding out anything about that murder.
Nonsense. How could you think that? Come on. Ask me anything you want.
Okay, what did our room look like?
How did Stanya's room look?
The door was wide open. Most of her things were gone, but some remained. And there was blood all over the place.
Blood? Was there a lot?
Not so much, really. More like hand or footprints. But they were near everywhere. If someone done her in, they definitely didn't do it in that chamber.
Enough to basically take her out initially so that they could then take her somewhere else to do what they do. And what can you tell me about her?
What was Stanya like? What can you tell me about her?
A bold woman. One has to be here. Everyone's ballsy here unless you nib it in the bud right away. She was hanging around a bard for a while. I don't know how close they were, but she also had another suitor.
Someone from the city?
No, a charcoal burner. I heard he was from somewhere in the, Verchlitz Valley. I think his name was Barton?
Good grief. Okay. I mean, did anybody see what happened?
Did anybody see what actually happened when Stanya disappeared?
No, it was at night. Nobody saw or heard anything. The tavern tends to be empty at that hour. And you won't meet many people on the street, neither.
So what about the bard?
What do you know about that bard?
What about him? He's a minstrel, a skirt chaser. What more can I say? He called himself William. As far as I know, he plays in the miners' tavern in the evenings. But sometimes he shows up here, too.
You think he might have been the one who...
Now that you mention it, he cleared out of town for a while and only came back not long ago. It could be him, all right. I know he met with some odd people and talked about God knows what, like bloody spies. Besides, you know what minstrels are like. Lasses just flock to them. And like they say, opportunity makes the thief.
Or in this case, a murderer.
So did anybody else know Stanya? then?
Apart from those men, did anyone else know Stanya? I mean, more intimately.
Well, I got bad news for you. She had two close friends, but you won't get much out of either of them.
Why?
One was hit by a cart, even before Stanya disappeared, and she died. And the other one got married and moved away.
So where can I find this bard?
Where can I find this Barton?
I already told you, in the Verchlitz Valley.
Could you be a bit more precise?
I don't know that bloke at all. All I know is he's a charcoal burner. So if I was you, I'd look somewhere around the charcoal kilns.
That's all I need to know.
That's a strange coincidence, that. That's two there referencing William.
Excuse me.
I think it's too much of a coincidence. I mean, he's a ladies' man by the sounds of it. But doesn't necessarily mean he's the murderer. And what is a bit strange, because you've got the priest could be trying to throw you off the scent by pointing you at him. I mean, that's an ideal opportunity to throw people off the scent and say it's William. I think what he was saying was the place was cleared out. Well, I mean, it's too suspicious. I mean, let's see. So she was supposedly having dealings with somebody down here. Is the other one who supposedly was over at over here? Okay. And then there's also William. Yeah, because I think this is a tavern that I found over. I could have sworn the other one said it was at this tavern, the Old Saints Tavern. I haven't found out what that tavern is, but I'm inclined to go out there and find out, just to get a bit more information, because this is awfully... I've got two suspects at the moment. One's the priest and one's this William. It's feasible.
Mert! Oh, he's run off again, the little
Oh.
beast.
Silly plug. Hopefully. Right, can you back up? Yeah, it's quite possible it
This
could have
horse
been.
must have cost a pretty groschen.
Yeah, it's. I've got my
Easy,
suspicions
good
either
horse.
either of those two. There's a part of me just kind of feeling.
Whoa, whoa.
You discovered Master Wenceslas. Oh, okay. Someone you could have sold or bought bows from. Okay. Right, I think we're going to go and have a look-see. So I've got two things going on. There's this place over here, which is in that direction. I think that warehouse is going to be another day. Just for the simple reason I'm more concerned about this because if you've got some sort of like serial killer on the loose, that's a bit concerning. Oh. There's my furry friend. Except I can't seem to turn around. Hello, Mutt. Nice to have you back. Wait, where have I gone? Oh, that's not going to help me at all. Well, I haven't said that. There is potentially a road there. Or not. It's locked. Crucicles, I can't get out there because the gate's locked. Let's try that route then. I mean, the alternative is to go the whole long way around. Alright, take it easy, Pebbles, because we'll get into a whole heap of trouble if I have you running people over. That's interesting, that. It is quite possible you're dealing with a priest who's gone off the rails. Something happened. And he's dealing with people that women he pictures as being ladies of the night, shall we say. And he could be killing them for that reason. Or on the other hand, he could be a priest who's having something to do with them. And he doesn't want to get caught if he gets them pregnant. I mean, it's interesting. He said that there was because one of the victims was his niece, or so we're led to believe. I mean, all we've been told is I think his brother and sister died, so she became his responsibility. Who's to say he got somebody pregnant?
Go!
And that was his child. It's feasible.
Quick, go!
It's too many variables here. Right, let's see. So if we let's keep inside for now. See what we'll find. So there's two.
Go!
I've got a horrible feeling we're gonna find the bodies of these two. Really. But it's that information I'm
Quick!
kicking myself. It's like,
Quick!
I really like to have gone to the crime scene first of the latest woman. I might have been able to at least get some clues about this person. Oh, it's over
I'll
there.
leave now.
Right, it's over here.
Whoa, whoa.
Come here, Mutt.
There now.
So this is the charcoal burners. So they might, at least whoever it was she was supposedly seeing, might shed some light on this. I'll ask around here. Must admit it's getting dark now. Let's ask around.
I need to ask you something.
I don't have time for that. Ask the foreman. You'll find him around here somewhere.
Okay, where's the foreman when I need one? Or a charcoal burner. Presumably the foreman is the one who's just standing around doing nothing. That's usually the case. Everybody else does the work, but that's not always the case.
You're in a foul temper today, aren't you?
For fuck's sake, this bloody war's all we need. Our fields are ravaged, our barns are empty, all our ale's gone.
Where is the
Aye, and citizens lounging about in the monastery shagging the nuns while we suffer.
That's it.
Not only
Shocking. Nope, you're a charcoal burner. Rory. Oh, Barton. Oh, Barton. Yeah, Barton.
I'm looking for someone named Stanya.
You're in a charcoal camp, fella. What would a woman be doing here?
But you know Stanya, don't you?
Aye. You could say that. Why?
I'm looking for the killer of a girl in town. And I heard that someone also tried to kill this Stanya.
That's true. She told me something like that. But that was a long time ago.
So you don't know what became of her?
I really don't know, mate. But even if I did know, how can I be sure you aren't that killer?
Good question. Well, it was Lumia gave me the task, actually.
Lumir himself, the Kuttenberg bailiff's former scribe, gave me the task. He was looking into her disappearance, and he sent me to find her.
Well, I don't know. I remember Lumir. He was all right. That's all true, but...
But what? What are you still brooding over?
You seem like the right man for a job like that. Sorry, but after all that happened to Stanya, I like to be careful.
So Stanya is here?
Aye. She's hiding with us. Since that thing happened, she's afraid to even go outside. I don't know what to do with her anymore.
Can I speak to her?
If it'll help you. She's hiding in that cottage, but be nice to her. She's in a bad way. She used to be such a gutsy girl. Take care, friend.
Ah, now that explains it. I mean, I wouldn't blame her if whoever it is came after her. I mean, that would have to survive something like that, I mean, that would have a massive impact on you. And you just wouldn't want to go anywhere, quite frankly. It's out of curiosity. Let me swap over to this gear. At least I've got my highest charisma.
God bless you, sir. Who are you? How did you find me? If you came here to finish what you started, I'm not afraid of you. I'll claw your eyes out.
Don't be afraid. Barton told me where to find you.
Barton sent you to me. What do you want from me?
Lumir thought you were dead. I was supposed to find out what happened to you.
Lumir? From the rat house? He sent you?
Exactly. Someone killed a girl in Kuttenberg. Lumir thought it might be connected with you, so maybe you could help us find out who did it.
How can I help you when I haven't been in Kuttenberg since... I don't even know when.
Okay, well, I mean, well, first things first, how are you, though? I mean, how are you actually doing? Well, I mean, how are you keeping?
How are you now?
I'm still awful scared. I can't fall asleep knowing that, and I can't even really leave the house.
So what was it like working in the hall?
What was it like working in the hole?
Well, I earned a few groschen, that I did, but I often had to grit my teeth.
How so?
Every single day I had to put up with their lewd remarks. Rich or poor, everyone wants to grope a girl. People, well, us girls have to watch out. We can't just put up with it, and sometimes we have to be tough, especially in a place like the Hole. But you can't overdo it either. That's no good.
How so?
Because if you smile at them nicely, then sometimes they leave a groschen, or even two. You have to keep a balance. To look friendly, but unavailable.
So who bothered you then at the Hole?
You said that rich or
particular?
poor, they all like to grope girls. Like who?
Truth be told, the Hole isn't exactly a good place for a rich man, but young von Groll used to go there for a while.
Is that so? Did he talk to you?
He smiled at me a lot, so I smiled back, but beyond a few groschen, there was nothing more to it. Then this thieving wench started hanging around him and... oh, it doesn't matter. But that servant of his didn't like it, tried to drive her away, and so the young lord stopped bringing him with him.
Von Groller had a servant with him.
Aye, a pudgy fella, well-dressed, but had a mean face. He never said a word or smiled, or even said thank you.
Interesting. Now that completely throws it open. Is that priest's niece? I'm pretty sure she went to the Groll family. So it could be the servant doing things for the... Ooh, so yeah. So why did you run away then?
You disappeared from the hole in the wall without saying goodbye. Without a word. What happened?
Someone attacked me when I was coming home from the baths one night. I managed to get away, but I was so afraid, I decided to run away from Kuttenberg.
Did you see who it was?
Not at all. I didn't see anything until he jumped out of the shadows and grabbed me around the neck. And he was terribly strong. I nearly blacked out right away.
And how did you manage to break free?
I had an empty pitcher in my hand, and I hit him with it. He howled and let me go, and I ran away.
Here? To the charcoal burners?
No, first to my room in the hole. But I was so scared there. I took what I could and ran. Here, to Barton.
And your lover? What did he say?
At first he was horrified, because I had cut myself on a shard from the pitcher and was all bloody. He's been hiding me here since then.
Interesting. That explains the hand prints then. So you walked home all alone from the baths at night?
You walked home from the baths at night?
What's so odd about that?
Well, at night, the baths are...
Ah, right. I went there after closing. I always brought the girls a pitcher of wine or ale and took a bath while they drank it.
Ah. So that's why you had the empty pitcher you hit him with?
Right. I went there regularly. Every week.
The same way every time?
Aye, always the same way. The shortest one. I didn't want to stay out too long at night.
And who knew that you went by yourself to the baths?
Well, everyone from the tavern, I reckon. I didn't hide it.
And do you remember anything about the attacker?
Do you remember anything important about the attacker? What he looked like? What he was wearing?
I don't know anything. It was at night. He grabbed me from behind, and then I ran and never turned back.
And what about when you hit him? What did he do?
He let me go and cursed.
Aha. And what did he say?
He said Scheisse in German.
So, keep going. I mean, smells, sounds, they're all important.
Seems you're the only one to survive the killer's attack. I know it isn't easy for you to think about it, but try to remember something else about that moment, or when you were running away. Anything can help us, even if it seems insignificant.
I don't know. It's all like in a fog.
You were walking down the street. Did you notice anything before he attacked you?
No, nothing.
You didn't see anything or hear anything?
Actually, I knew the side street wasn't empty. I heard somebody talking, but when I looked, there was nobody there. So when somebody grabbed me, I completely froze.
Did you understand what they were talking about?
Not at all. But there were two voices. Two of them waiting for me there.
Okay, I'm sorry to push you on this, but Trying to think about the attack, because I can't help but feeling we're in with a growth family here. Two of them. You know, one's a servant to the noble.
It's difficult, I understand. But I need you to think hard one more time. Aside from those voices and the empty street, what else do you remember?
I didn't hear him at all, and then he grabbed me.
And nothing else? Did he grab your hair?
Well, no. He grabbed me by the throat right away and squeezed, just for a moment, but I still had a big bruise round my neck for weeks. Barton said the man must have had a terribly strong grip, like a miner or swordsman.
So why didn't you, like, come back then?
Why didn't you go back to the hole?
Just to get murdered there? Are you mad? I'm never going back there. Not until they catch him.
You probably wouldn't know. I mean, what about Father Proco? I don't think so. No.
I reckon that'll be all.
I'm sorry I'm not able to help you more.
You don't need to apologise.
Thank you. Could I ask you for a favour?
If it's in my power.
When you catch that bastard, would you please let me know? So I can finally stop being afraid.
I'll stop by if I can.
Farewell, my friend.
Intriguing. Sounds like someone's got an accomplice then. They did swear in German, but that doesn't narrow it down, to be fair. So there's this place here where the miller is. So we know she survived, which is quite, well, extremely fortunate that she had that picture. But as I say, anybody could have known. But at Grohl, that's another common thread, is the Grohl family. Because I think priest, I think he said his niece was acting as a maid for the Grohl family. Now
Quick!
Yeah. So maybe he's maybe the son or whoever it is a the character be playing with the ladies and tricky. We'll have to see what we can find, if anything, about this other victim. Keep going down this route.
Quick!
That's interesting. It's good to know that she's alive anyway. I mean, the other girl who's missing, she's down with a miller, it seems. Or at least the miller knows of her.
Quick!
Come on, Pebbles, because it's getting a bit late. But yeah, that is interesting, because she said she went into she was going down the path, and then there was two voices. Next thing she knows, she gets attacked from behind. Let's say it's on the left somewhere. Let's swing a left. Ooh. Try and avoid them.
Quick!
Follow this path then, Pedals. Yeah, but where she pitched it was she's going down the... No, I don't think it was that woman I saw.
Quick!
That woman I saw, she went into the bath. He came out of the bath, and then just looped around. But yeah, she just... I think she was on her way back or something. Hold on, Pedals. I need to figure out which way we want to go. Yeah, okay, stick with this route.
Go! Quick!
So she's on her way back by the sounds of it. Here's these two voices in the alleyway. Next thing she knows, she gets attacked from behind. So somebody planned it. That's a certain was waiting for her. Which is not pregnant, so that kind of throws a loop. That's why I keep thinking about the... Unless it's somebody who's got an issue with women who won't go with them or something, I don't know. Ooh.
Whoa! Whoa!
What the heck? That's a lot of blood. That is a lot of blood. I'm a tad concerned because there's a lot of blood there.
Search.
Something weird going on here. No? You're not picking up anything? This has got me really concerned. I'm not going in the right direction, but... it's a pity I can't leave some sort of mark, because there's something going on here. Like, somebody got attacked or something. Oh no! Oh, what's a bet? That's her. I think I'm gonna have to speak to. It might be a coincidence, but that's. I mean, she hasn't been cut up. Somebody's just dumped a body there. I think we're going this way, aren't we? Because I want to cut across to here, actually, don't I? Where does that road go? It goes up and presumably back around. Can we go in this direction? Can you go in this direction, maybe? Fudgesicles. I wonder if it's going to be a case of we're going to get here and get told they didn't arrive. They were supposed to be heading here, didn't arrive, and something happened. Because that's somebody who's lost a lot of blood.
Whoa!
Fiddlestick. So might be someone who's escaped their attacker, fled here. Didn't make it. Lost too much blood. Stay put. Or it could be a coincidence.
Blessings to you.
And to you.
You silly doggy.
You're a hired hand, you're a housemaid. Hired hand. Can I go in here? Oh, pint.
God bless you, sir.
Are you pint?
Are you Pint?
I am. Why?
I'm looking for his dinner.
I don't know any Stannard.
Sternad said something different.
You're a friend of Stannard's, are you?
Well, I don't really know him as such. All I could see is that. He's an interesting character, shall we say.
Ah, God forbid. That's all I need. A friend like that bastard. But he was the only one who really knew Zdenna.
You're right there. Zdenna was always cursing him. He was as lazy as a pig, but always wanted his share.
So you knew Zdenna? Can you tell me anything about her?
I know Zdenna all right, but she ain't been here in some time. Why are you looking for her? What do you want from her?
I'm looking for a... Back in the city, they think she's either dead or run off somewhere. And you're the last person to see her before she went missing.
Kurva.
So I heard she came to sell you something.
I heard she wanted to sell you some valuables. Is that true?
Oh, aye. She had a good haul. No rubbish. Mostly jewellery, rings, one signet ring with a coat of arms and everything.
She left it all here. I paid her a pretty sum of coin. It was a good thing she had a basket with her. Otherwise, she couldn't have carried it all.
And what about that signet ring? Do you still have it?
She didn't sell me the ring. She wanted to keep it. Said it'd bring her luck someday.
Okay, so do you know what kind of ring it was? Or what's the bits? The noble. Ooh. Okay.
Do you know what kind of luck she meant? Did you recognize the signet on the ring?
No, I didn't recognize that signet. But all the while, Dana was giggling to herself. I reckon she had her eye on another mark.
Oh, hold on a tick. Are you talking about... Did she start this all? Did she... Well, I know there was other people before. I was beginning to speculate maybe she stole a ring and somebody was literally going after... it's weird. It's too weird the way these bodies are getting cut up to think it's that. So what can you tell me about
What can you tell me about Zdena?
She always had it hard. She lost her parents and her home as a child. She had to learn to take care of herself.
And what about Sternad? How does he fit into this?
Sternad was her guardian angel, as she used to say. If she hadn't been thieving with him, she probably would have ended up a whore. But by sharing with him, she could do what she wanted.
Uh-huh. I'm surprised she stuck with him as long as she did.
That's because she had a hideout somewhere nearby. That's why she'd come to me with her loot, before they taxed her on the spot. And the last time she was here, she said one more haul like this, and she'd be able to go wherever she wanted, to Prague or Vienna.
Where did she go next from here? You said she had a lot of coin on her.
That she did. She also had a feeling someone was following her. Someone on a horse.
Someone followed her on a horse from Kuttenberg. Did she say what he looked like?
She didn't. At first, she thought it was some wealthy lord out for a ride. But he held back. Never passed by her and...
And did you see him? Did he come all the way here?
No. But Zdena thought he would show. She even left her scarf here and paid some girl to walk around with it to make it look like she was still here.
And then where'd she go?
She wanted to go the back way, through the woods, so nobody could follow her. Past the woods is a road and a ford across a stream. Next to it is a huge boulder. When it rains, the water can rise fast. The road goes on to Kuttenberg.
Well, if it leads back to the road and there was really someone following her, I reckon if they saw she was long in returning, they could have waited for her at the ford, no?
Fuck! That's quite possible. I made a point of looking, but I didn't see any riders that day, so I forgot about it.
Do you still have Dennis' scarf?
Is Dennis' scarf? Do you still have it?
Aye. I wanted to give it back to her the next time she came.
Will you give it to me? I'll try having my dog track her down.
All the same to me. Here you go. But it's been a long time. I don't know if it will help.
I'll go and check out.
Well, I'll go and check out that ford. Maybe I'll find something there.
I hope you don't. See you soon, my friend.
Sad reality is I already have. Come on, doggy. I was beginning to speculate maybe it's a case of she stole a ring. These noble was trying to get it back and he was trying all of these women to find out who had it. Possible. Come here, my furry friend.
Aye, you silly doggy.
Right, I'm going to ask you to track something, but the reality is I think I already know where you're going to go.
Here, Matt. Search.
Go on. Or is it too far? Go on. He's going to take me all the way back to there, because that's where I saw. Right down there. See there. Oh, what puzzles me though is she's not cut open like the rest of them are. So whoever took her out found her. That's what's got me puzzled. Never mind, I think I'm wasting my time here. Come on, Aussie. I think I know where we're going. Because we found a body, so it's... come on, Mum.
Quick!
Unless you're dealing with somebody who's twisted enough to do something like that.
Whoa!
Throw us off the trail. You know, want somebody to think there's a serial killer on the loose. And doesn't want it traced back to her. Because I'm wondering where her stash is, because we're talking about a ring. A signet ring. That could possibly belong to the...
Oh, that has to be that forward Pike was talking about. I should take a look around here.
So you're either talking... It's possible, I mean, a priest might have a ring. That is a possibility. I mean, I think the idea of William the Bard is... It kind of feels like it's too obvious. He's just a ladies' man.
Poor thing. She didn't get very far. Ugh, she's been lying here a long time. At first glance, this body isn't as mutilated as the others.
Let's check her limb. Well, let's examine the head.
Unfortunately, I can't tell if somebody strangled her like the others. She's been lying here too long for that, but her head is smashed in. Either the murderer hit her with a rock, or dashed her hard against the ground. She must have put up a fight. Or maybe he lost his patience.
Awesome.
Oh, she's all stuck to her clothes. They're torn up, but I don't see any cuts. The rips are odd. Like someone was looking for something.
A ring.
Oh, I can't make much out by now. But it seems as if the fingers on her right hand are broken. Did the murderer torture her? Or was he trying to get something out of her hand?
Yep, it's that ring.
Oh, my God. Oh, something fell out of her. A signet ring. Oh, that must be the one she stole. How did it get inside her?
Yep.
Did she swallow it herself? Or did the murderer shove it in there? Was she trying to hide it? Or was it punishment for stealing? Well, that's enough. But what does it all mean? I'd say she put up a decent fight, and the killer had to improvise, and that's about all I can find out. She's probably been lying here a few weeks, but that ring is a good lead.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, it's quite possible that the killer got a... No, she's not the first, though. She might have just accidentally stumbled on him. She's not... Let's have a look. What colour's her hair? Have I got a... Well, actually... Doggy! Don't do that! That's not polite. Try to see what colour her hair is. She may not be the type. You might have just... I don't know. It's very difficult. This ring, though, the question is who does it belong to? So we need to find out the family crest. I mean, even if you don't know the serial killer. There's a light over there. It's concerning. Yeah, it's kind of throwing me off my tracks now, because I mean, you've got what is a serial killer going after a certain type of woman based on her looks and doing some pretty horrible things, and it all started long before her, which is a bit odd. Right, where are we going then? So we've got to go all the way back to Kuttenberg, and we've got to have a chat with Vladimir. Maybe he'll have a better handle on at least on the crest. Doesn't necessarily mean that whoever's behind all this has the
Whoa!
Where have we suddenly gone? We just looped around or something? No, we haven't. Okay. Oh, I should have gone that way. Right, come on, keep going. See if we can find a left turn somewhere. If it turns out to be a ring belonging to the church, I wouldn't be surprised, but that doesn't suggest the character. This idea of he heard two people. Yeah, hang on, we're going the right way. Doesn't really matter, I suppose, as long as we keep on this path. As long as she was describing two people, which makes me think more of that Grohl family and the servant. Is that going to get me back as well, maybe? No. I'm going to cut across. Come on. Take that one. Alright, follow that one.
Quick! Go!
Yeah, so that's tricky. Go! Part of me's leaning towards this Grohl. I think he's Grohl. Because he could be getting involved. There's like we've got two women have been involved with him. I mean, I could find out about this bard called William, but he smacks me more of like a ladies' man. Kind of like, like Hans is. Let's keep going this way then. Might swing a left if we get a chance. So it could be that, but
whoa!
This seems more like a main road. I think I might want to stick to the right here. Right, keep going on this one then.
Quick!
So it is possible. It's feasible it's the priest, but I have my doubts. I haven't got time for you lot. I know you want to cause mischief and mayhem. I feel obliged to deal with them, but it's a bit late I think now. I think they ambushed somebody on the road and they're now gone. Ooh, going across a little ford here. Right, where's this heading for? Coming from that road, I think. Let's swing a left when we can. Up here. Right, quick! Follow this road. So I think I'll go and get some sleep, and then we'll see when I've got the time. Then we'll go and see Vladimir, because he might recognise at least that crest. Oh dear. I mean, even if it then gives me the opportunity to maybe start opening up the questions.
Go!
Or even speak to this Grohl. I mean, it just seems strange, like that you've got the priest. He had his niece put into the service of the Grohl family, so she could have gotten mixed up with them, and so he had to get rid of her and had the servant do it. To me, that part of that just seems more plausible. Right, keep going this way.
Go!
Going through the main road, the main gate. But you never know, it might be a strange twist to the ending. Right. The last thing you want is somebody getting hung. All we know is that that ring was stolen from some noble. And I've got to hedge my bets that that's who went to take her out. How is that linked to the other women? Unless he's, as I say, he's been mixed up with them, and when things go wrong, like for instance they end up having kids or they're expecting, he
Easy.
takes them out.
Nice and slow.
Given what happens to the bodies, that's what stands out to me as why that sort of thing's being done. If all of a sudden it's like, oh, hold on a tick, these are all women who are expecting. Then they'll start like putting 2 and 2 together. She wasn't, she just stole from some noble. And he's gonna mess things up by taking her out. So I don't think he was involved with her as such, or maybe he tried and she wasn't interested. But then he'll have found out she stole from him and went to get his ring back. Right, what time is it? It's not too late. Hopefully I can get some sleep anyway. I can't see a thing in here. Oh, sorry.
What a mess!
Yeah, I guess someone's gonna have to clean it up. I'm just saying. I wonder who that's gonna end up being. Although probably not you, because you're more involved with the ale side of things, I'd imagine. Eesh, things we do. Right, I think I'll get up. Have a nice 8 hours sleep. Because I don't think anybody's followed me back. It'd be a bit odd for somebody to try to take me out in a tavern. But I get it's Ludimir who seems to be presumably he's the best person to ask, I think, about that ring. Because he's a scribe, so he'll
Christ! Pardon
Sorry.
me!
No, my fault. I was in too much of a hurry. Definitely my fault. Oh, actually, I want to go upstairs anyway. Oh, after you. I want to get something to eat, I think. Right, what state are we in? 79. I might be able to risk it. You done? Because I can do some soup.
Be careful, it's not safe here.
Okay, thanks for the warning. Oh. Bit of a porky day today.
Christ, man! You stink to high heaven.
That's not possible, sir.
Right, let's head out this way. So he's actually nearby here because he's near the church. Or do we want to go that way? I can never remember. He's out that way. Let's pedal him. Can we get a wash here, maybe? Okay, there's no pipe. That is interesting, that. Be interesting if he says it's either a priest's ring or a... let's have a look. Have I got anything for you, mate?
Take it.
Yeah, cooked beef. Except it's... I know it's in the horse poo, but I'm sure you don't mind. At least I hope he doesn't mind. So yeah, we've got a bit of a...
kind master, eh, Mutt?
I don't know about dropping food in horse poo, that's kind. It's been inconsiderate of me, quite frankly.
It's you. Back already?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Oh, this is going to be interesting to find out what he tells us. Let's hope he's not drunk again.
The angel of the Lord declared unto Moses, I am the handmaid of the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary. And the word was made flesh and dwelt among us. Hail Mary. Pray
Sorry to bother you, but it's important.
I found out some interesting things about those murders. Just like you said.
That's wonderful news. But wait a while. I promised Catherine we'd wait for her.
You know Catherine?
She came to see me soon after you did, and started asking me questions. Just like you.
Will you send for her? So, we're all here.
I hope nobody else shows up. How did it go?
I reckon I've found out all I can.
And do you know who the murderer is?
Not exactly, but I have a few ideas.
I've asked around a bit, and I have my own suspicions.
Is that so? See, I was trying to recall some more details, and I had someone come to mind as well.
Oh, I didn't do all this for nothing, did I?
Well,
Come on, Catherine first.
Catherine, who do you suspect?
Well, I think it was that priest, Prokop.
That's nonsense. It couldn't have been him.
Couldn't have? Then who do you think it was?
It had to be William. Nobody else knew them all.
God, now you're talking nonsense. I'm sure William is innocent.
So I see we disagree. Too bad. We could have been done with it quickly.
Well, who do you think it was then?
I'm not entirely sure. First, I'll tell you what I found out, and then it might be easier for us.
Go on then. Starting with who?
Okay, well, let's talk about Yarga.
Let's talk about Yarka, the one raised by Father Prokop.
What did you learn about her?
Well, for one thing, she served with the von Groll family.
Yarka started working for the von Groller family, where she remained until her death.
I was there to ask whether she'd given them any trouble, but they said she was always thorough and reliable.
Ah, so what's the story with von Grolls?
A very wealthy and important family. The mother is quite devout, known to spend a lot of time in prayer. Old von Groller's been sick for years. Can't even get out of bed.
So, who runs affairs?
That would be young Hendel. They say he's quite successful.
Prokop didn't just raise her out of the goodness of his heart. He was actually her uncle.
Really? But he still could have killed her.
His own relative?
Why not? He's a priest. I'm sure he knows the story of Cain and Abel.
That's all I was able to find out.
You still found out more than I did.
But it's not enough. We still don't know who the killer is.
Well, I managed to find Stanya the innkeeper.
I managed to find Stanya.
Alive? You found her alive?
I did. Alive and well. Hiding with the charcoal burners.
So, she's not one of our victims?
She is. She just managed to escape the killer. She said she was attacked on her way home from the baths. She heard somebody talking in a side street, but it was empty. But when she walked by, someone grabbed her by the throat and started strangling her.
And how did she manage to get away?
She was holding an empty pitcher, and she smashed the killer in the face with it. He either got startled or hurt, but he let her go.
Did she get a look at him? Did she take his eye out or something?
No, she didn't stop to find out. Just ran. Which is probably why she survived.
And what about the blood in the bedroom?
She cut her hand on the broken pitcher. She didn't stay in her room for long. She was still so scared that she grabbed her things and ran off to her beloved charcoal burner.
The thing is, someone was waiting for her.
She said she returned from the baths in the evening regularly, and somebody knew exactly which way she would take and where to wait for her.
You mean someone followed her beforehand to figure out where to ambush her?
Who knew that she went to the baths?
Apparently everyone in the tavern. She didn't hide the fact.
Now, the thing is, this murder was terribly strong, though.
According to Stanya, the murderer had a terribly strong grip. Her neck was bruised for almost a month.
Doesn't almost every man have a strong grip?
depending on what they take in hand every day. A tankard, a quill, or a hammer.
Except none of our suspects are miners or blacksmiths, eh?
Now, the murderer said something.
According to Stanya, the murderer didn't say a word the entire time.
That's strange, right? I'd expect him to at least call her a whore.
The only word he uttered was when she smashed him in the face with the pitcher. He said Scheisse.
So, we're looking for a German?
Even I say Scheisse sometimes, and I'm not German.
Now, there were 2 people in that alley, though.
Besides that, she also recalled hearing 2 voices in the alley. Someone was talking to the killer.
So we have a witness. Now, just to find him.
Or an accomplice. If I remember correctly, the other one must have seen the whole thing, right? And he didn't go to report it.
Now, Stanya did know William.
Stanya admitted that she knows William. He flirted with her and tried to get to know her better, but nothing came of it.
And that's probably why I wanted to kill her. And likely rape her before that.
Well, perhaps, but Stanya doesn't think so. She's sure it wasn't William, and no matter what they say about him, in her eyes, he's a good lad.
Yeah, no, I don't remember anything about Mole the innkeeper, but that's all I remember.
And that's all that Stanya told me.
I'm so glad that girl is alive.
Me too. At least someone's had a little luck. Does she want to come back, or will she stay with the charcoal burners?
I don't think she'll come back. She's so scared now they'll come back for her, she doesn't even leave the house. I managed to find Zdena.
You found her? Is she alive too?
No. Unfortunately, she's dead.
And where did you find her?
Pretty far away. Near the mill she used to sell things at. Someone caught her in the forest when she was coming home with a load of coin and killed her. I reckon she put up a hell of a fight. So the killer got nervous and ended things quickly.
So he didn't strangle or mutilate her?
Well, she'd been lying in the woods for a long time, so I couldn't really tell. But he definitely didn't hack her up like the others.
Now, the thing is, Prokop had argued with her.
Father Prokop came looking for Zdena and nearly cursed her on the spot.
What did he have in common with a thief?
He had also looked after her, but unlike Yarka, she ended up on the street, and he took it badly.
But she pulled up a big robbery.
Judging by what her accomplice said, she robbed someone good. She had so much jewellery on her, she could hardly carry it. And what's odd is when she was murdered, the killer left her basket of valuables behind.
So I reckon he didn't kill her for the money.
Now, she was followed by a
She
rider.
said someone followed her on horseback from Kuttenberg. She tried to lose him, but apparently wasn't able to.
On horseback? I don't suppose she described him, did she?
Only as a wealthy type who never got too close.
That doesn't fit in with the previous murders.
My mouth is starting to hurt from all this blabbering.
So are my ears and head.
Come now, we're nearly there. We just need to find our suspect. So, Henry, who do you think did it?
I suspect it's the Von Grolls.
I suspect one of the Von Grollers.
What leads you to think that?
Are you sure it wasn't William?
Well, Yarka served them.
Yarka was their maidservant until she started rebelling, right?
Yes. Do you think she was rebelling because of someone in particular?
Perhaps the young lord?
That's possible.
And Zdena was actually followed by a noble.
Zdena was followed by someone on a horse. Von Groller could afford a horse.
That's not so sure, is it? And maybe the horse was stolen or borrowed.
But it certainly worsens the case for him. That much is true.
Now, he could be the suitor.
Alice had a young and wealthy suitor. And young Von Groller fits both descriptions.
True.
We could be getting somewhere.
And that's all I can pin on him.
So, do we agree that it was young Von Groll?
Well, old Von Groller can't do much now, can he?
So do we really agree that our most likely suspect is young Von Groller?
Aye. I agree.
I don't have a problem with it. Little rich boys are capable of anything. But what are we gonna do about it? Our suspicions aren't enough.
They'll just laugh at us without something more tangible.
So you want to search their house?
There's nothing else we can do. There must be a clever way to do it.
We have to find some evidence. None of our conjecture is enough. What will we do?
You could sneak in there.
Or break in?
Catherine, that's not necessary. The young lad wants to learn swordsmanship, and the old one is sick and always calling for a physician.
So I can either pretend to be a sawbones, or a swordsman, or break in? That's a lot of options.
You're a clever lad. You'll figure it out.
But what about the ring? What about the ring, though? I've got a ring. Can I just have another chat with you about this ring? No. Butchsickle's like, what a ring with a signet on it, and then nobody's interested in it. Ah, Struth. The plot thickens.
I was never meant to be a warrior.
Get up now!
Stop screaming, for the love of God.
I was a peasant. My place was around the forge. Or the pub.
Drinks around the house!
But adventure found me. And I found... this lot.
Watch out, watch out, here we go. Henry, our hero Henry, the fellow who helps his fellow man. His fellow man!
I only hope I live long enough to avenge the ones I lost.
No doubt you've got a cunning plan for us to get out of here, right?
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight.
There they are!
Well, now we're really fucked. You have to fight till the bitter end.
The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.